is this is officially the most fucking retarded thing ever. I don't know how far I've been driving. I ended up at a looking out spot, like this really beautiful space. I sat there looking at this for a little bit, and then I kept going, and I didn't know where I was going, so I ended up back actually where I had parked during the day when I was working. So I just kept going. I was like, let's just cross and just go uh, north. I kept going, and then I ended up on this big road. You go 70, like normally. I don't know. It's like two files, separate lines, and then I just kept going and going and going and going, and then I passed a little town. I was like, yeah, let's just like see where we can turn here. I was like, there was a turn. I was like, let's take the next one, and there wasn't a next one. And I just kept going, and now I'm like so fucking far out from this. I'm just burning out my gasoline, or my diesel, whatever, my fuel, just burning it up, and it's going, and it's fucking 3:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna put my alarm at 10, like always. So it's like I like to get fucking 9 hours of sleep, man. I want to go to bed at 1 o'clock, and it's so fucking retarded. I just keep fucking going and going and going. And now I'm standing on the side of the road. It's like it's not a good place to stand, but people are fucking parked here, so it's like it doesn't fucking matter, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even want to look at Google Maps to see where I'm supposed to go. I'm fucking disgusted by all this fucking private property everywhere. I mean, I know it's just in my head. I know it's like it's possible to find parking spaces. I passed at least one where I could stay, but like fucking retard, I don't stay. So man, I feel so fucking tired. I went to bed at 4. I just gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. I just didn't sleep well at all. No, it's one of my first few nights here in the van that I didn't sleep well. And then I ended up at a place here where it says that you're not allowed to stay if your vehicle is over 1.9 meters in height and 1.9 meters in width for because they don't want camping cars. They don't want campers here. So fucking anti-touristic here. And that is gonna get towed away if you are. And I was just like so fucking worried, you know, like what if they just come and fucking tow my car away, like tow my van away while I'm sleeping, you know. But I was struggling in Toulouse a little bit in the beginning with not where to sleep, but parking for where to work, and then it was really easy. Maybe it will be the same here. I'm so insanely tired though. I'm just gonna drive off here through some residential and just find a good quiet place where I can just park for a couple hours and just sleep before I go into Nice and work. Yeah, these are the kind of places where you want to find to sleep. These like really calm neighborhoods, calm residentials, where they have parkings for bicycles. As long as if you come once in a while, then they're just gonna think that you're visiting someone. They won't bother you unless you do consecutive nights. Being way too anxious about this, and that it's quite frustrating to be going around for this long to look for a place. And then it kind of gets to your head about finding the place, and I'm overthinking it, blah blah blah. But I know it's also really good in a way, because I do find myself more and more as I'm exposing myself to this, like being anxious about going around and with the parking or whatever, that like all this exposure is really good. I think it's really building character, and it's really more and more just helping me just drop down into drop into this worrying and just yeah, drop into it. I think it builds a lot of character. But I'm ready for the next step. I feel like I'm ready to make the coming week my last week in this and go somewhere less populated where it's a bit easier. Okay, so there's a dog barking, but let's just ignore that. This is where I slept. This is where I woke up. And it really teaches me a lot to work like this. And yeah, one thing it does, because I'm so worried when I go around at night and look for a place to stay that people are not gonna be friendly. That people are gonna be telling me like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, you shouldn't park here. Like, this is my spot, and like, you have to leave. And fuck, man, it's freaking me out. It's fucking here. But yeah, it like I'm trying to train myself and to think and to be like to realize that people are generally friendly, and just see people as my friends, and that see myself like just the way I interact with people. That if I do meet someone, like if someone would come out now, just be like, oh hey, what's up, and just be friendly to the person. And I've been so worried like going around and be like, oh yeah, no, this place is not perfect, like this spot is not perfect, and then I've had nights where I just ended up just going around forever looking for a spot. Whereas now, for maybe the past 2 days, probably going, and I've been more like just kind of relaxing into this chaos that it is, and just being more open to just places where I can stay, and like seeing this place and just be like, and when I do this, places just seem to kind of come up on their own in a way, and more easier, and to find a place where I can go, where I can stay for the night. Yeah, I woke up at like 8 from the dog barking, and my first thought was like, fuck, like the dog has seen me here, the owner has seen me here, and they want me to leave, they don't want me to be here. But it was not at all the case. Dog just barks sometimes, and then he stopped, and I could fall asleep again. I could wake up the time I like to wake up. But yeah, what I'm trying to take away from this is just seeing people as my friends, and having more the attitude of people and strangers in general are my friends, and see myself being friendly towards them. And when I do so, I can give myself more freedom to stay in more places, because I don't necessarily have to look at people like fuck, they're gonna like bother me, they're gonna want me to leave, but they're fine with me staying, with me sleeping there. And yeah, the truth is that I'm doing this, like most people, just if they see a van parked somewhere, they're just gonna, I don't really know what they think, to be honest. Like, I haven't had that many interactions, but if you stay just for a little bit, or just over the night and then you leave, like most people are just gonna see a van and be like, okay, like maybe wonder who's this staying here, maybe thinking it's a friend of a neighbor somewhere, or to see that it's a camper, and then just let it be. And as long as you don't keep like going back to the same place over and over and over again, like more than every, I don't know how often you can go, but if you go to one place and then you leave, then most people are just like just gonna let you be, and just just see like, okay, I wonder when this car is gonna be gone, maybe. Or just be curious or whatever.
Ça va, on est bien. Ouais. T'as bien dormi? Ouais, très bien, très bien. Tu restes combien de temps ici?
Bah juste pour la nuit, quoi.
Allez, c'est bon, ok, c'est bon.
Ouais, non mais je roule et je trouve d'endroits.
C'est bien, c'est bien, allez.
Ouais. Allez.
Que tu te gardes, mamie.
C'est pas mal, hein, comment.
Ah oui, c'est bien, c'est beau, hein.
Ouais.
Tiens.
Allez. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So yeah, just figuring out this van life, just step by step. And I think I'm starting to figure out like where to sleep, and it's just a matter of just going a little bit further away from the city, and then just gotta figure it out step by step. I have to say, the one thing that is gonna be a struggle is social life. It's because it's very hard to move within the city, and to find parking and stuff. So it's hard to go to people and like meet people and find events and stuff. At least in this. But yeah, it's just like, for me, it's just like different episodes. So this is one episode, and yeah, there's not a lot of social life, but Yeah, tomorrow it's been 1 week since I came, and yeah, kind of slowly figuring it out.